We got Jeep Gladiators. Hey, how y'all doing? I seen y'all inside earlier. Are y'all just getting your steps in? Has anyone helped y'all?
Yeah.
This is a 2025 Gladiator Sport. We live on Facebook, we live on YouTube. I got two hands, I got two phones. I'm trying to reach twice as many people who want to buy a car. We have the inventory. We got Wagoneers on the lot. We got a Jeep Compass on the lot. I do these lot walks every day so I can know what inventory we have. I started recording them because I never know who's watching. I never know who's in the market for a vehicle. So I'm just doing my part by putting myself out there. The goal is to grow my channel so I can reach more people who want to buy a car. Selling cars is a word of mouth business and I need help spreading the word. Right now, all I could do is pay you $100 for anybody you send to me that buys. As I start selling cars more consistently, I'll start paying more because I understand the importance of word of mouth. Appreciate the like. Appreciate the like. It's greatly appreciated. We got Grand Cherokee L's out here. Let me show you my favorite one. This is my favorite one. This is the Summit Reserve Edition. Check out this interior. Check out this interior. Look at the wood grain. Captain's chairs, your third row. You got heated and ventilated seats, different drive modes. This is my favorite one. Even the passenger side has power seats. Check out the back seat. The second row has heated and ventilated seats. This is the Summit Reserve. Oh yeah, Macintosh sound system. I'm a big music fan, so the sound system gotta be right. We got different trim levels of the Grand Cherokee L and the Grand Cherokee. Again, my favorite trim level is this Summit Reserve. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the likes. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook. I got two hands. I got two phones. I'm trying to reach twice as many people so I can sell a car. Selling cars is a word of mouth business and I need help spreading the word. I never know who's watching. I never know who's in the market for a vehicle. One of my favorite Kobe quotes is "job not finished." And that's basically what the car business is. I can sell a car today and job not finished. My bills still keep coming. I could sell 15 cars one month, which I never have. And then, you know, the next month roll around and I got to do it all over again. Job not finished. So I got to constantly keep putting myself out there so I can reach more people who want to buy a car. Because the job is not finished. I'm one of the most laid back salesmen that you'll ever meet because I understand two things. I don't control my customer's budget. I don't control what the dealership puts in the vehicle. The only thing I can control is how I treat people. And I try to make sure we having a fun and a good time. Make it a no pressure experience. I try to use comedy. I try to use music just to make the situation fun. On my YouTube channel, if you watch like any of my videos, I try to do comedy videos, parody songs. I do sports betting content. I noticed that once I started posting cars, people would ignore me. But once I did, sports betting content, I was like, okay, now I'm starting to get views. Now that I got your attention, I can deliver the message. I sell cars for food and my stomach is growling. I need help spreading the word. I already passed the Wagoneers. I need help spreading the word. And I'm doing my part. One of the things I like about the Jeep brand that it's customizable. So we're looking at this is a Rubicon. So yeah, I can't turn any of these vehicles on. I don't have the key. So yeah, what I was saying was the customized Jeep Gladiator. This is a Jeep Beach official customized Jeep. No, I work at Daytona, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, and also the Daytona Used Car Center. We have the inventory. Only thing I need is more customers. Last month was a rough month for me. And the cool thing about this dealership, they gave me a heads up. I got to sell 5 cars before the end of the month in order to keep my job. That's why I say job not finished. Because every month it's a grind. Every month you got to constantly keep putting yourself out there. Not selling cars. That's why I got fired. So I'm live on YouTube as well. So I got somebody asking me questions. So I'm not just talking to myself. Well, I am talking to myself. Like I said, I do these lot walks every day. I record them because I never know who's watching. I never know who's in the market for a vehicle. For example, check this out. This is a unicorn. This is a 2019 Ram with less than 56,000 miles on it. Look at the price. So if you need a truck, I got one for you. Yes, I did. I got fired from Nissan about 10 months ago. I've been here at Daytona Dodge for 4 months now. Pikachu, what's up? What kind of small game you trying to play? We got Ram trucks on the lot. We have the different trim levels. We got the Bighorn. We got the limited Longhorn edition. We got the Rebel. We got the Rebel X. We got the Laramie. We got the Warlocks. We have the inventory. Pre-owned Jeep. Oh, that's a 4xe. So if you want a plug-in hybrid Jeep, we got a pre-owned one. Pikachu, I'm not even, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have to play a game. I'll go ahead and sub to your channel. After I'm done with this live, I will sub to your channel. We don't have to play a game. You trying to grow your channel, I'm trying to grow my channel. It's just that simple. Hitting that subscribe button is free. So yeah, we don't have to play a game. I'll subscribe to your channel. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do it now. Oh, no, I can't do it now, but yeah, I'll subscribe to your channel. All right, sure. I'll go ahead and play your game. Let's play a game. This is a beautiful 2023 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. Less than 23,000 miles. Choose your Pokemon. Well, I'm gonna choose Pikachu because that's the only one that I know. We got pre-owned Gladiators. We got 2500s. We got trucks out here. We got a Hellcat Durango, a pre-owned Hellcat Durango. It's a 2024, less than 13,000 miles on it. Now all we do is fight to the death. Oh yeah, well I pass. I'm trying to sell cars. We have a 2023 Challenger. This is a 2023 Challenger with less than 6,000 miles on it. It is a stick shift. This is the reason why I post these type of videos. I never know who's watching. I never know who's in the market for a car. And you might be looking for this in your local area. Again, this is why I do these type of videos. You might be looking for this car in your area, but it has high mileage. But you happen to just come across my video and you see a 2023, less than 6,000 miles on it. Give me a call or text. My phone number is in the description on YouTube. My phone number is also on the thumbnail on YouTube. We live in a society where everybody has their phone in your hand. You could be at work right now scrolling. You could be sitting on your sofa and your 2-year-old is jumping on you. And you're just scrolling. You just happen to come across my page. The goal is to grow so I can reach more people who want to buy a car. I have the inventory. I just need the people that can buy it. And that's what I'm trying to do, to reach people. Again, look at this. This is a 2023 Dodge Charger, a wide body scat pack. Less than 7,000 miles on it. You might be looking for one in your local area and it has high mileage. Society coughs. Why you cough, flatulent worm? Yeah, everybody got their phone in their hand and it's all just trying to get out there, trying to just reach more people. You don't have to live in Daytona Beach to buy a car from me. I've sold cars to people out of state before. We worked out the numbers over the phone. I picked up people from the airport. Before I got into sales, I do have a CDL, so I used to drive these type of trucks. I used to drive Ram cab and chassis throughout the country. I would deliver them to places like Morgan Body Company where they build a box on it. I would take them to places like T-Rex. I'm probably saying it wrong, but that's where they turn them into utility trucks. Let me tell you about my work ethic and how much I like controlling my time and having freedom. I used to drive 20 hours a day, which is illegal. I did that because I hated being controlled. I hated being away from my family and I wanted to get back home quick as possible and make the most money possible. So what I would do is I would sleep across the seats of any vehicle I drove. I would pull over to a truck stop or a rest area just so I could take a 2-hour nap. I would get back up and keep driving. Do we have any Silverados? We have some pre-owned Silverados and I'm walking over to the pre-owned section now. I used to deliver these Ram ProMaster vans. I have slept on the floor in the back of these ProMaster vans. I will put my blanket down on the floor and I will use my pillow as a book bag. Towards the end of my run, that ain't that type of van. Towards the end of my run, I started delivering RVs, so that way I was guaranteed to have a bed. I would go to places like Forest City, Iowa. That's where they build the Winnebagos. People was using these dually trucks to haul the fifth wheel camper. Joe Klein, I'm in Daytona Beach, Florida. I work at Daytona Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. My phone number is in the description. Yes, this is Daytona. My phone number is in the description. My phone number is on the thumbnail. My name is Russ. I'm the salesman that you can bet on. If you do anything where you do hot shot trucking, car hauling, and you need a truck, give me a call or text. We have dually trucks on the lot. From one commercial driver to another one, I will do my best to get you a good deal because I understand how important it is to be out there safe on the road in a reliable vehicle. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. The goal is to grow my channel so I can reach more people who want to buy a car. I sell cars for food and my stomach is growling. It is all. Joe Klein text me. My phone number is 386-317-1541. And once I'm done with this live, we can talk. The goal is to grow my channel so I can reach more people who want to buy a car. I never know who's watching. I never know who's in the market for a vehicle. I'm just doing my part by showing off the inventory. If you want a Maserati or Alfa Romeo, I don't know much about them, but I do have a coworker that will help me. I would rather get a half deal than no deal at all. We have a pre-owned BMW. Those my, yeah, we got Maseratis. We have some Ram 2500s. I just walked past the Ram side of things. Now I'm on the pre-owned section. This is a BMW 7 Series. This is nice. I actually took pictures of this the other day. I got to post it on Marketplace. Yeah, it is. This has less than 53,000 miles on it. It's a 2020. No, it's a 2022. We got a Corvette on the lot. Why do you sound like a jailer? So, funny story. I used to be a juvenile detention officer. I did that for 9 years. And I just have a habit of having like a clip with my keys on it. So yeah, that's why you hear those keys. I'm so used to clipping keys to like my belt loop. And it's crazy, when I was walking over, I was like, damn, those keys are kind of loud. But yeah, we got this Corvette out here. It's a Stingray. Oh, and the door is locked. It's a 2017. Less than 36,000 miles on it. This is why I post these type of videos. This is why I go live showing these cars. Somebody might be looking for a Corvette. You might be looking for a Corvette in your local area. And the one that you see has high mileage. Give me a call or text. My phone number is in the description. My phone number is on the thumbnail. The goal is to grow my channel so I can reach more people who want to buy a car. Selling cars is a word of mouth business. RS, thank you for watching. Why you say I'm lucky? We got a 2023 Kia Sorento. Less than 35,000 miles. I never know who's watching. I never know who's in the market for a vehicle. So I just do my part to put myself out there. On my YouTube channel, if you watch any of my videos other than this, I show my personality. I do comedy videos. I do parody songs. I even do parody songs about selling cars. I do sports betting content. I notice when I keep posting cars, I get ignored. So I was like, let me do something else to try to grab somebody's attention. So I started doing sports betting content to try to help people win some money. Because I'm thinking that, hey, if you win some money, maybe you'll buy a car from Russ. It's all about reaching people so I can sell more cars. Because the job not finished. Just because I sell one car, my bills keep coming. Nah, don't be jealous. I gotta sell these cars. But I do get to drive them, so that part is fun. So I definitely, I do understand. That's one, like, I feel like a big kid sometimes. I get to drive all these different type of vehicles. So that's the fun part. The grind of it all is not fun though. Check out this Corolla. It's a 2025 Corolla, less than 9,000 miles on it. I also work at the Daytona Used Car Center. Selling cars is a word of mouth business, and I need help spreading the word. I gotta sell 5 cars before the end of the month to keep my job. So I need some help. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell 2 more friends and tell them to tell 16 friends so I can sell 30 cars. I know that math was not math before. I never seen such a car before, man. Yeah, that's why I post these videos, because like you might be looking for a car and like we got the internet now. Anybody can look on their website. Birdie, what's up? Yeah, anybody can look on websites. You can shop online. You can shop anywhere. I've had people fly down and I pick them up from the airport just because they seen a car on a video. So I just got to keep doing it consistently, and hopefully, I don't run out of time. I feel like what I'm doing, I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm just using the technology that we have. I got 2 phones. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. I'm trying to reach twice as many people. Cause like I'm the type of salesman, like I'm trying to find a vehicle that fits your budget. I'm trying to find a vehicle that fits your needs, cause that's how I win. I don't win if you leave the lot without a car. So over the last 3 years with me grinding in this business, I came up with the mindset, I don't care what you buy from me, I just want you to buy something from me. So like tell me what you want so I can find what fits your needs. Oh snap, that's what I want to talk about, this Z. This is the 50 edition. This thing is nice. This thing is nice. I've drove one before and I see why people like them. Yeah, this thing is nice. So like, yeah, if you're looking for a Nissan Z, we got one here on the lot. This is the 50 edition. Look how cool it is. The 50 anniversary edition. Less than 31,000 miles. We got a Mustang. This is a 2024 Ford Mustang GT Premium convertible. The Coyote. Oh yeah, let me see how many miles on it. Less than 8,000 miles. Yeah, of course. This is Daytona Beach, Florida. I gotta let you know where I work at so you can buy the car from me. I work in Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm at the Daytona Used Car Center right now. Earlier when I started this video, I was at Daytona Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. The owner owns both of it, so I can sell cars in both spots. That's why I say I got the inventory. I just need more people. I just gotta reach more people. I sell cars for food and my stomach is growling. In the car business, like, I'm trying to make it easier. You see my co-workers right there, they're standing under that tent waiting on people to show up. I don't want to do that. I know I do it sometimes, or hell, I do it a lot, but I want to make it easier. So I'm trying to set up a way where it's like, okay, well, Russ got these videos. I just try to create other ways for people to see me. Because depending on somebody to show up, that's all luck. And I don't believe in luck. I got to go get this for myself. But the thing is with this, I need help. And I know I need help. I need help reaching more people. That's why I post these videos. We got another dually truck. I'm going to post a video in the short section for this one, because I took pictures of it yesterday and I made like a quick little video. If you do hot shot trucking, if you do any type of commercial driving where you need a dually truck, give me a call or text. I have my CDL. I just don't like driving over the road. I hate being away from my family. I drove on the road for 5 years. I used to do 20 hours a day, which is illegal. It's extremely illegal, and I'm paying for it now because like I'm so burnt out. But I was burnt out before. I was burnt out with jobs before, so that's why I drove 20 hours, because I'm like, I can make the most money possible. I can get back home quicker. But once I got burnt out and I knew I couldn't do that safely, that's when I got into sales. I did 8 months of door-to-door sales at Spectrum. After that, I started realizing that, like, yeah, man, I gotta do something else. Then I got into car sales. It has been a grind the last 3 years trying to build up my clientele. This is actually my 4th dealership. I'm not giving up though. I believe in my talent. I believe in like the power of my voice. I believe in my creativity. And I believe that I just got to keep going, and I will reach that one person that will help me get to that next level. I will reach that one person that like, okay, cool, I bet on Russ. That's my salesman. I'm gonna send you this person. I'm gonna send you that person. I never know who's watching. I just do my part by putting myself out there. I am a human being. I am just like you. I'm out here grinding every day, trying to build up something. This is a 2023 Kia Sorento, less than 46,000 miles. We got the inventory. The only thing missing is you. We got pre-owned trucks. Somebody earlier asked me about a Silverado. Here we go. My memory is bad, and that's part. Driving those 20 hours has messed up my memory. So I can't remember the name of the person that asked me about a Silverado, but I know that you did ask about it. So here we go. I never know who's watching. I never know who's in the market for a vehicle. I'm just doing my part by showing off the inventory. Selling cars is a word of mouth business. If you send me somebody and they buy a car from me, I will pay you $100. My phone number is in the description. My phone number is on the thumbnail. Like I say, the way society is now, the way the world is, everybody has their phone in their hand. It's easy for me to get you the money for referrals. It's Zelle, Cash App, PayPal. It's so many different other ways. So you do not have to live in Daytona Beach to take advantage of this referral program. If you need 100% cheap ass, are you calling me a cheap ass because I can only pay $100? Because as I continue to grow, as my channel continue to grow, as I start selling more cars, I will raise that and start paying more, because I understand the importance of word of mouth. So I would, matter of fact, if you're watching my YouTube channel, let me tell you how much I love giving back to people just because I like helping. I do sports betting content where I show off different projection tools. I do that for 2 reasons. 1, I want to help people win money. 2, I'm trying to grab more attention to let people know I sell cars. But most importantly, like, I remember how it was when I first started sports betting. Everybody is charging for picks. Everybody is hiding everything. Like, yeah, hiding everything behind a paywall. So once I got into a position where I was able to like create content and partner up with some of these people, these projection tools, I started giving away for free. I started making the videos, and all I ask, you hit the like and subscribe button. Because I never know who's watching. I just got to reach people. This is a 2019 Honda Ridgeline. Less than 39,000 miles. Somebody out there might be looking for a Honda Ridgeline in your local area. It might have high mileage, but you can bet on Russ. Check out this Ford F-150. This is a STX. It's a 2023. Less than 20,000 miles. Check out that price. Give me a call or text. So after I'm done with this live, because it's also hot as hell, and it is hot in Daytona Beach, Florida already. It's 9:03 and I'm already sweating just from doing this lot walk. We got a 2022 GMC Sierra, less than 49,000 miles. No, I'm sorry. That's the price. Less than 34,000 miles. Like I say, selling cars is a word of mouth business. I need help spreading the word. We got some Genesis G80s on the lot. This is a 2019 with less than 48,000 miles on it. Again, like I say, the goal is to grow my channel so I can reach more people who want to buy a car. Let me tell you a story about what happened to me yesterday. So yesterday I got the word that if I don't sell 5 cars by the end of the month, they're going to let me go. So I'm like, cool. I believe in myself. I believe in my talent. And I just kept, I kept grinding out. I kept making phone calls. Then I came outside. 2 people pulled up. 2 people pulled up. I got one and my coworker got one. This is why I try to grow my channel so I can bring in people myself, because I'm depending on people to show up. The people that showed up for me, we took this on a test drive, but the wife did not like this vehicle. My coworker that got the person that came up right after me sold the car. So it's like, I don't want to leave something to chance. I got to go grab this myself. I got to bring people in myself. That's how I know that I got something, a potential car deal. Because when I wait on somebody to show up and just pull up, that's so many variables. That's so many things that could, that I got to face. So I'm trying to make this easier on myself. That's why I do these lives. That's why I make this type of content, and the door is locked. Because I'm trying to reach more people who want to buy a car. We got a 2023 Ford Bronco Big Bend. Appreciate that, man. Hey, Vieco, I'm probably saying that wrong, but yeah, he has been down since day one. So like, if you don't believe anything that I have been saying on these lives, he has been here since I was at other dealerships. I've been doing these lot walks every day for like, anytime I'm at work, at any dealership that I ever been at, I have been doing these lot walks just so I can show off the inventory. Because like I say, I never know who's watching. I got to sell a car. If I don't sell cars, I don't eat. If I don't sell cars, I can't provide for my family like I want to. I don't work just to pay bills. When I express my frustration about my work history and all the jobs that I've ever had, people always talk about like, well, at least your bills are paid. It's like, no, excuse my language, but fuck that. I'm not just trying to pay bills. That's like getting a participation medal in life. Of course you're supposed to pay bills. That's what Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm at Daytona Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram. Right now I'm at the Daytona Used Car Center. Yeah, I don't work just to pay bills. I want to have a quality of life. I want to have the freedom to take time off when I want to. I got 2 kids. I don't want to miss out on events. Like a couple weeks ago, I want to say, yeah, last week, I missed a week of work because my daughter is in track. She went to the Junior Olympics. And I had to face this tough decision was like, do I not make money and miss, and go to this event and miss out on make money? Or do I go try to make some money and then miss out on my daughter going to the Junior Olympics? So like stuff like that bothers me. Like stuff like that triggers me because I remember my dad working 2 and 3 jobs, missing out on my games. So it's like I grind so hard because I don't want to do that. And the only thing that can get me that type of freedom is making money. I'm 40 years old. You know what? Forget it. I want y'all to look at me. I'm 40 years old. I've been working for the last 22 years of my life. Every job that I ever had has been a grind, and I have not enjoyed it. I've been a juvenile detention officer. I did 9 years working with troubled youth. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that was the easiest job that I ever had, but they just didn't pay enough. I was making 840, and you can see all the sweat. They let you know I'm hot. I was making 840 every 2 weeks. I knew that wasn't good enough. I knew that wasn't good enough for a man with a family. So what I did was I got my CDL. I didn't want to go over the road, so I did local driving for Budweiser first, making like 2,400 a month. This is back in 2018, 2017. So now I'm starting to think to myself, I can't beat up my body every day out in this hot sun. I live in Florida. I can't beat up my body in this hot sun, pushing and pulling all of these cases. I got to do something else. So I went to Pepsi. I went to Pepsi and I did 6 months working at Pepsi. But then I realized that, like, yeah, man, I'm the problem. I don't fit into corporate America. I don't fit into, like, my motivation is not trying to make somebody else rich, and all I'm doing is paying my bills. I had a Pepsi truck that didn't have AC. I had a truck that did not have AC. I had to stick my arm out the window in the L shape in order to get air in that truck. So I ended up quitting Pepsi, and I started doing something called drive away, where I would pick up a vehicle from point A to point, and I would take it to point B, and I did this driving over the road. I realized, like, man, I hate being away from my family. So what I did, I drove 20 hours a day. 20 hours a day. Every time I left my house, I knew I wasn't getting no sleep. I drove that, and people think I'm crazy for doing it, but it's like when you are working jobs that you don't enjoy and you're not getting the money that you want to take care of your family and do all the extra stuff and have a quality of life that you want to, yeah, it forces you to do something that, like, you got to take a risk. So I drove 20 hours a day. I did that for 5 years straight, and to the point that it burnt me out. So I tell people all the time, I was burnt out long before I got into the car business, because, like, I just been frustrated for the last 22 years of my life. Creating content helps me because this is what I like to do. I like to have fun. I like to make people laugh. I like to motivate people. Let people know that you're not alone. If you hate your job, you're not alone. I just keep grinding. That's the only difference. I just keep doing shit that's against the grain, against the norm. Like, I spend all day selling. I spend all day trying to sell cars. I spend all day trying to sell to my family and friends. Like, help me push my content out there. I promise you we gonna get there. Because, like, my grind, my effort, the work I would put in, I'm telling you, I drove 20 hours every day. I slept in whatever vehicle that I was in, a garbage truck, box trucks, UPS trucks. If I drove it, I slept in it. People talk about jet lag. I've been doing content for 3 years. So this is actually my second YouTube channel. My first YouTube channel that I started, I was doing comedy videos. And my first set of videos I made videos about how I was depressed from my jobs. I call it 9-to-5 phobia. It's the fear of, like, working a job that you don't enjoy just to pay bills and die. And it's like, I don't want to do that. I want to be free. And the only way I was able to have some type of freedom, I had to drive those 20 hours. And it's like, I knew I couldn't keep up that pace mentally. Let me tell you how bad it was. I was driving through the time zones, and then I was flying back through the time zones. So I've been through the time zones 3 or 4 times in a week. I functioned off of jet lag. Because I hated the fact that, like, I didn't want to go back to being controlled. I didn't want to go back to where somebody else had control of how much money I make and when I can have time off, when I can, be with my family. So I drove those 20 hours because the price of freedom ain't free. So when I drove and I beat my body up and I was out there mentally exhausted, I kept going because the end goal was freedom. But I reached a point that I can't drive that pace and do it safely. So I took myself out of that situation. And that's how I ended up in the car business. On my channel, if you look at the playlist section, I got videos called the Mad Rabbit Shorts. That's a creative way for me to express my frustrations. I promise you, I'm not talking from a lazy perspective. I'm talking from somebody that's been grinding since he was 18. My story is just like everybody else's story. I'm trying to build something for myself. I'm trying to build something to make sure that I always tell people this. It's a difference when you work by choice and when you work by force. I got a son. I don't want him feeling the way I feel every morning that I wake up. I don't want him to, I don't want him to be forced. I want him to have that choice. I want him to be able to say, hey, I go to this job because I enjoy it. I go to this job because I'm reaping the fruits of my labor. I also tell people like this: if I'm going to live check to check, I would rather live check to check doing something that I enjoy. Check out the Mad Rabbit shorts. You watch those videos that shows you like 20. Well, at the time I made those videos, it was like 21 years of frustration. I'm I'm entering year 22, but the grind don't stop. I got I got the rest of this month. I gotta sell 5 cars. If I don't sell 5 cars, I'm no longer gonna work here. So I'm going out swinging. I'm going out swinging, man. Job not finished. I gotta grow this channel so I can reach more people. Because whether I'm successful here or anywhere else, I'm still me. I'm still betting on myself. That's why the name of this channel is Russ Bets on Russ. It used to be called Cars Are Russ. I got fired from another dealership. They made me delete a lot of my videos, which gave me more confidence in myself. Because if $1 million company made a small time YouTuber delete thousands of videos, that's how I know I got power in my voice. I just got to reach the right people. I just got to reach the people that have some money and ready to buy a car from me. And I just got to keep grinding until I get there. Like I say, if you like sports betting content, prize picks, underdog, I post projection videos for free. I have over $500 worth of projection tools that I post for free. Most people, they hide everything. What I noticed about sports betting, most people hide everything behind a paywall. I show multiple videos a day showing these projection tools because I want to help you win. Now, I do have a dub club, but again, when it comes to sports betting, I believe it's luck. I would rather give you the projections for free. Now, if you do want to join the dub club, you use promo code I hate my job, you get 50% off your first month. And guess what? My dub club is only $10 because I don't believe in charging people for something that's luck. That's why I post a lot of free pick videos. I started doing the sports betting content because people ignored my car content. Anytime I posted like pictures and videos of cars, people were ignoring me. So it's like I gotta grab your attention. Once I grab your attention, I can deliver the message. It's all about just reaching more people. I believe that if you give somebody the power to feed you, you also give them the power to starve you. And that's why I learned I gotta create multiple ways for me to eat. That's why I'm growing a YouTube channel. That's why I'm trying, like everything I'm doing is connected. I'm trying to reach more people who want to buy a car. I just wish I had more help in pushing my content out there. It's crazy that like people always say that like your family and friends are not your target audience. And like, man, that shit, like, it's definitely true. I spent 10, man, shit. If you look at like the beginning of my channel, the first couple videos I was doing, I was using somebody else's music to help me promote. I was using my cousin's music. I was pushing his music. I was sharing his stuff all the time. I was making like, if you would have looked at my Facebook page, you would have thought my Facebook page was his fan page. That's how much I was promoting somebody else's stuff. And I did that for like 10 plus years. I couldn't even get 10 plus days of consistency of like posting my shit. I sell cars. I post videos, pictures of a scat pack, and it's like, everybody say I share what I want. That is like oh man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for letting me vent. I appreciate y'all for watching and letting me vent real quick. Cause this is therapy, like, man, the way I feel about working and stuff, I feel like that's the worst kind of depression for me to have because what I'm supposed to do? I can't quit. So I gotta drink the poison in order to get to where I'm trying to go. That's why I always say in my videos like this, if you got goals, you got dreams, you gotta always keep grinding. You gotta always believe in yourself. Hey, that's what's up. I do these videos. I never know who's watching. I never know who's in the market for a vehicle. My phone number is in the description. If you do send me somebody, make sure you shoot me a text so I can get you the $100 for the referral if they buy from me. And like I say, if I end up selling 5 cars and I make it to next month, the grind don't stop, because I feel like they'll do that same type of thing again. So I got to consistently do it. So as I start to grow more, sell more, I will pay more for referrals because I understand the importance of word of mouth. 18 Aviation, what's up? Yeah, I done been it long enough. I done got my vocal cords warmed up so I can go inside and start making phone calls. If you got goals, you got dreams, you gotta always believe in yourself. You gotta always believe in yourself, no matter how hard it is. And believe me, when I tell you every fucking day, and I gotta say it like that, every fucking day is a grind for me. Every day I gotta drag myself in here, but I believe in my goals. I believe in what I'm trying to do. So always bet on yourself. Always bet on yourself. And thank you for betting on Russ.